Good morning, everyone. This is the video for our review 2. Our topic for the project for Big Data is COVID-19 lockdown analysis, and my teammates are Pratik Priyadeshi, Manoj Kumar, and my name is Jayjeet. So, in review 1, we talked about what is the abstract of our project. We gave an introduction to our project, and we talked about what are the literature survey that we done for our project. These are the literature survey, as you can see. And what is the motivation that we derive to do this project, and what is the data set that we are using for our project. So you can see this is the proposed approach that we talked about in our review 1, and now we will start with the problem statement in our review 2. So the first problem statement is, in this we are going to compare the countries which impose lockdown and what is the variation in the number of COVID-19 cases in these countries. So we will start with the implementation of our project. So let's start. So here we start with the implementation of our project. First, we will create a database called lab user database, as you can see in the MySQL database. Then we will use that database. As you can see, it is lab user database. Then we will create a table named COVID details in our database lab user, and its fields will be date, country, confirmed cases, recovered cases, deceased cases, and the primary key will be date one and country. Then we will load our data set that we have downloaded from Maven to our table COVID details by using the command, as you can see in the slide, and the records will be get inserted into the tables COVID details. As you can see, 98,555 rows are affected by this command. Then we will log into our Spark shell using the path of MySQL connector, and we will load the data into the Spark for further analysis, as you can see in this slide. Then to verify the data, we will apply this command, and as you can see, the first 20 rows will be displayed on our screens. And you can see the date, country, confirmed cases, recovered cases, and deceased cases are stored in this, and they are uploaded successfully in our Spark. Now, to get the schema and the data types of the variable, we will use the command initial data.print schema, and you will get the schema and the data types of each variable. Now, Manoj will continue from this slide. Manoj, you can continue.
Yeah. Thank you, David. Now, here we can see that after 26th of March, all our filtered data is shown from the command initial data.filter. And we are here restricting the data to top 1000 data itself. Here we can see the screenshot of the data. Next slide, please. Yeah, here we are converting the string data type of date one variable to the date data type for the further calculation and sorting and manipulation things. Next slide, please. Here we can see the top 5 countries that we can get from the data which we have filtered out and ordered by max confirmed cases. Here are the top 5 countries that are US, India, Brazil, France, and Russia itself. Next slide, please. Here we the results of our problem statement number 1, which are displayed in the pivot table, which we can see as the increasing order of the date parameters. Here all the countries data are displayed. Next slide, please. This is the continuation of the data. Yeah, and here we are now using the standard scale of formula to understand the increase of confirmed cases of these 5 countries, and we will add a new column called view scale to store the calculated values. Here also mean and standard deviations of confirmed cases is derived and stored in that formatted data. Next slide, please. Next slide.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we can see all the 5 countries, the scaled up values and confirmed cases, recovered cases, deceased cases, and along with the date. This data is sorted using the parameter date, and we are here restricting the data up to 100, top 100 data only. We can see all the code and the screenshot of the data in the same also. Yeah, next slide, please. This is the continuation of the data. Now Pratik will continue with the problem statement number 2. Yeah, Pratik, over to you.
Now, the problem statement 2 is what could be the number of cases in the US if lockdown was implemented at the very early stage of spreading COVID-19. I mean, we want to check what will be the number of cases like at the present date where US had implemented the lockdown. If the date would have been an earlier date, then what would have been the cases. So that would be our result. So in this for this problem, we first we took that CSV file, then we extracted our data to MySQL, then we read the data through Spark. Next slide, please. Yeah. So now we logged in with the Spark and we use the MySQL connector. Then we load the data in the Spark. So here, like here we did that, and here we can check the initial data of our file. Now, after that initial data uploading, we converted the date file to string file. The date file was already in string, so we converted it to date type. Now before that there were many null values in the data set, so we removed the null values, and also for the pre-processing we converted this string type to data type, and this was for our pre-processing part. Now next slide, please. Now for partitioning, ordering and framing boundaries, we are going to be using a window function. So this was our code for window function. Now we order it by confirmed cases and partition it by country. So we ordered it by confirmed cases and partition it by country. So next slide, please. So as you can see here, we are seeing a cumulative percentage of our data, and we are sorting according to that. Now we have to take in our mind that like for the first case, in not all the countries have same date for the first case. Like different countries have different case for the first case of COVID-19. So for them, for some it was earlier, for some it was some day after. So here we are seeing 0 and here we are 233 for the same reason. And also we are assuming the lag in this field. The lag is like here mostly we are taking out the lag percentage, and means that represents that how, suppose previous day was 5 and today it's 10, so we will compare these 2 days, and we will take out the percentage, and here it's the sum of the percentage. Now next slide, please. Yeah, this is the continuation of the same slide. We can see that the lag from our date we can see here, and this was our cases according to our dates. Next slide, please. So we are going to calculate the, now for, since we are taking the case of US for this, we are going to calculate the cumulative percentage for the increase of confirmed cases before 1st April and on 1st April for US. So here you can check the confirmed cases like when it's greater than 0 and before 1st April. So it has an means it has a huge increase of that percentage, like 2025 percentage. So this was our this is our data for the just before the lockdown and on the day of lockdown. Next slide, please. Now here we can see that what lockdown affected the percentage of COVID spread. Like here we can see that after 1st of April, like before 1st of April the cases were very high, and after 1st of April the cases decreased. So we can, from here we can deduce that the lockdown had given a positive impact on decreasing the COVID cases. Next slide, please. Same also here, like for COVID cases we can understand that it normally takes 14 days to confirm the case. So we can here actually see that how lockdown implemented that. So before that lockdown part, we can see that the before lockdown, like after lockdown but before the 14 days part, we can see that the cases were high, and after the 15 days part of the lockdown we can see the cases decreased. So here we can see that again we are seeing that the lockdown has really impacted that, because we are taking the 14 days data after lockdown. Next slide, please. Now here we will consider the case of India. Now here in India, we are checking, like we know that the government implemented the lockdown in India on 24th March 2020. So we are seeing here now that before lockdown, after zero, means after the first case before lockdown, our percentage was usually, means it was increasing rapidly, and just after lockdown, it after lockdown the increase of cases like decreased in a vast range. So you can see that the before lockdown it was 1936 percentage, and after lockdown it was 206.72 percentage. Next slide please. Now for the same, like in US case, we saw that 14 days to confirm the cases, and how lockdown actually affected the COVID case rate. So we are again here seeing that one, like here we are seeing that the percentage after the lockdown, and we are seeing like means after the lockdown and after 14 days, after the lockdown, before 14 days. So before 14 days, like after the lockdown also it was increasing, and but after 14 days, though we can see that the percentage was decreasing rapidly. Next slide please. Yeah, now we check the data of COVID patients in India on a span of 5 months. So here we can see that the cases were increasing in a huge manner. Like it's normal, that's why it's called a pandemic. On the first day, like we are seeing January 30, we are seeing that it's only one cases, and within a span of 4 months we are seeing 27,000, and within a span of 5 months we are seeing 60,000. This is what pandemic refers to, and this is exactly like how these cases are increasing on a day-to-day basis. Next slide please. Now what was our problem statement? Our problem statement was that if US had applied lockdown at an early stage, if then would have been if the result would have been a better or in a worse condition. So we are seeing here, like if the lockdown had implemented before 55 days, then what would be the cases? So here we are seeing the confirmed cases, here we are seeing the assumed cases. So confirmed cases we can see that it's 6,512, and for assumed cases we are seeing it's 6,000 cases. So for the now deducing from here, like we can see that it's not a much of, it's not a lot of difference, like only 500 cases. But we will see as we go down the line, the cases decreased, the confirmed cases were increasing rapidly, whereas if the lockdown has implemented on earlier state, the assumed cases is decreasing at a low rate. Like here you can see it's 2,56,809 cases, confirmed cases on actual cases, and if we had implemented the lockdown earlier, then it would have been 2,34,350 cases. It's like a 20,000 case of difference. Now it's then after that we will see how it would have been impacted in a larger way. Next slide please. Yeah, here we are seeing that as the date goes by, we are seeing here that the cases here, like it increased to 23,86,125 on 24th June, and if the lockdown had implemented 55 days earlier, we are seeing here that it's 21,51,100 cases. Like it's a difference of nearly like 2 lakh cases. So nearly 2 lakh and 30,000 cases. So it's a very huge number, and for that reason we can conclude that if the lockdown had implemented earlier, then there would have been a far less cases and far more deaths regarding COVID-19. Next slide please. Yeah, so that was about our project. Now these are the references that we took for our project. So we took many references, but these are the notable references that we took for our project. Next slide please. This was all for our review 2. Now for review 3, we will be visualizing the results in Zeppelin, and also we have our problem statement 3, which we are working now. So that's all for this review 2, and we'll see the result and visualization in review 3. Thank you ma'am. Thank you.